Everyone reads medical books together. This is a medical book published in the UK in 2025. The title is Reversion of Disease and Aging, Healthy Medicine. This chapter is 2.1 Stress, Hormesis, and Homeostasis. Stress isn't always bad. The key is in the dose. Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about something we all face every day, stress. You might think stress is harmful, that it makes you sick or ages you. But did you know? Mild stress can actually benefit your body. What exactly is stress? Stress is the body's response to external triggers. These triggers can include heat, radiation, and lack of oxygen. Changes in diet, like caloric restriction. Phytochemicals, like polyphenol. Emotions, metabolism, environmental toxins, and more. When the body senses stress, it activates the fight or flight defense system, releasing factors that help us resist, adapt, and survive. Stress isn't always better when it's less. Scientists have discovered that the impact of stress depends on its dose. Mild stress can actually activate the body's repair mechanisms, extending both health span and lifespan. Excessive stress causes harm and shortens both health span and lifespan. This phenomenon is called biphasic dose response, hormesis. In simple terms, a little stress like exercise for the body, making it stronger. Too much stress like overworking, which can actually harm the body. The key to managing stress, moderation. So, stress isn't something to completely eliminate, but something to learn to manage. Moderate exercise. Healthy eating, such as intermittent fasting and caloric restriction. Spending time in nature and taking on moderate challenges. Maintaining mental resilience and positive thinking. All of these can turn stress into good stress, helping you fight aging and strengthen your immune system. Conclusion: stress is a double-edged sword. To sum up, stress isn't always a bad thing. Mild stress can help your body activate its defense systems. The key is in the dose and how you manage it. Learn to use stress wisely, and you can live healthier and longer. Stress isn't your enemy. Mild stress can actually make you healthier. You might think stress is harmful, that it makes you sick or ages you. But did you know? Mild stress can actually benefit your body. Can stress actually be a good thing? Absolutely. Science has discovered that. Mild, short-term, natural stress can activate our cardiovascular system, muscles, and immune system, making our bodies stronger and more energized. This response is called this self-healing function, a survival mechanism nature has given us. Too much stress can harm the body. But if stress is too intense, too long-lasting, or unhealthy, it can throw the body out of balance, cause poor adaptation, increase the risk of disease, and shorten lifespan. So, stress isn't about less being better or more being better. It's about finding just the right balance. The body's balance system, homeostasis. As early as 1878, the scientist Claude Bernard proposed, a living organism's health depends on the stability of its internal environment. This stable condition is called homeostasis, which means stable blood pressure, stable body temperature, keeping oxygen, glucose, sodium, and other substances in the blood within normal ranges. As long as these indicators stay stable, the body can maintain good health. Stress is both a challenge and an opportunity to adapt. Stress disrupts this balance, but the body also activates support mechanisms to cope. Like an automatic adjustment system, the body works hard to regain stability. Even when we're sick or under heavy stress, the body still strives to maintain balance. This is our natural survival instinct. Beneficial stress is called hormetic stress. Examples of this positive stress include moderate exercise, caloric restriction, exposure to cold and heat. Phytochemicals, like polyphenol, they stimulate the body to activate repair processes, making you stronger and healthier. Conclusion: the key to stress management is balance. To sum up, stress isn't always a bad thing. Moderate stress supports the body's self-healing and balance. Good health depends on homeostasis, the stability of the body's internal environment. Learn to manage stress, and you'll live healthier and longer. When we encounter stress, the body does not passively endure it. Rather, it activates a series of defensive mechanisms. First, there is the acute stress response. activation of the sympathetic nervous system causes a surge in adrenaline and cortisol secretion, which increases heart rate, raises blood pressure, and boosts glucose supply, helping us rapidly respond to threats. Next is autophagy. Cells remove damaged proteins and aging organelles to maintain stability and health. Stress can also temporarily boost immune function by enhancing the activity of natural killer cells, thereby strengthening the body's defenses. Simultaneously, the body activates the antioxidant system, utilizing enzymes such as SO, D, catalase, and glutathione peroxidase to neutralize free radicals and prevent cellular damage. Short-term stress also induces anti-inflammatory effects, suppressing excessive immune responses to protect the body from inflammation-related injury. Finally, there is the anti-apoptotic mechanism. Stress triggers cell survival signals, including the AK, T, and NF-kappa, B pathways, temporarily shielding cells from undergoing programmed cell death. These core defense responses enable us not only to survive under stress, but also to enhance the body's resilience. In addition to these core defense responses, cells employ a sophisticated protective mechanism under stress. First is protein quality control UPR. When misfolded proteins accumulate in the endoplasmic reticulum, cells reduce protein synthesis and increase molecular chaperones to facilitate correct protein folding. Then, the DNA injury response DDR. Cells activate repair mechanisms and pause the cell cycle to prevent erroneous DNA replication. The third is the heat shock response HSR. Under high temperatures or other stresses, cells produce heat shock proteins that stabilize cellular structures, prevent protein aggregation, and promote survival. There is also stress granule formation. During acute stress, cells pause the translation of certain mRNA molecules, temporarily storing them and resuming synthesis after stress subsides. The fifth is the mitochondrial stress response MTUPR. When mitochondrial proteins are damaged, cells initiate repair processes to maintain stable energy metabolism. Finally, there is the cell cycle checkpoint. Stress activates checkpoint proteins such as P53, which pause cell division to prevent the transmission of damaged DNA. These defense mechanisms work together to enable cells not only to survive stress, but also to maintain stability and health. When we encounter stress, the body activates its defense system. The heart rate accelerates, immunity is enhanced, antioxidant enzymes are triggered, and cellular autophagy, the process of clearing damaged proteins, is initiated. This is called hormetic stress, moderate, short-term stress that is beneficial to health. Why is it beneficial? First, it can activate defense mechanisms. Mild stress trains cells to be more resilient through processes like autophagy, antioxidant responses, anti-inflammatory effects, DNA repair, and the production of heat shock proteins. Secondly, it can enhance immune function. Short-term stress increases the activity of natural killer cells, thereby strengthening immune surveillance. Thirdly, it can promote metabolic health. Intermittent fasting, exercise, and cold/heat exposure are examples of hormetic stress that improve insulin sensitivity and boost energy utilization. Finally, it can also delay aging. Research shows that moderate stress activates longevity genes such as sirtuins and AMPK, enhancing cellular repair capacity. Therefore, moderate stress is not harmful. Rather, it serves as a secret weapon for maintaining health and delaying aging. Do people truly believe that healthy medicine and RIC can promote wellness? Hurry and purchase a healthy RIC sphygmomanometer to enhance your health every day. Don't forget to scan the QR code. Thank you all for watching. I am Dr. Andrew Shu Lee. Until next time.